What's good? It's your boy NLG. Welcome back to the channel. Arsenal won, United nil away at Old Trafford. To say Arsenal and Arteta stole the living today, the crime that we got away with of the highest order. The only good thing you can say about this game is that we got away with 3 points on the first game of the season away at Old Trafford. But let me tell you something. We will not scam a win like that away at Liverpool in a few weeks' time, and we won't do that. Come September, we face 4 of the top 7 teams. We will not scam wins. So Arsenal better fix up because that was embarrassing. Actually embarrassing. Nobody gets more than a 2 out of 10. Maybe apart from Calafiori just because he scored. Our resident model literally is the only other person who can get higher than 2 out of 10 simply because he got the goal with his. Maybe actually, hold on. Good shout. France. David Raya man of the match because he kept us in this game. There was nobody that played a good game for Arsenal. Cunha, Mbeumo, that front three, that attack, Mount even today, running riot over the pitch. Midfield vacant, gone. I've been asking for the double pivot. Today, it was there on paper, but in reality, non-existent. Odegaard in the 10 today. We're overhitting passes non-stop. Every pass we played today was overhit. Saka, Martinelli, non-existent on the flanks. The fullbacks were running riot. Dorgu was running riot. Where were our wingers? Where was our defense? Defense as well. Pants. Honestly, first half pants. Saliba and Gabriel sloppy. Gyökeres today, sorry, sloppy. Not in the game, had to be taken off. Go into the second half, you're thinking, all right, these lot are going to get a right bollocking. Get control, get things in order. Even Odegaard was saying in the changing room, like just in his halftime interview, sorry, that they're now doing, he was saying, yeah, we've lacked control. The game's been too hectic. Come back out on the pitch and fix it. But yet we came out again, the same amount of chaos, Cunha nutmegging people, and they were running riot. Absolutely running riot. We had no skin in the game today. You can't start a league campaign like that. Honestly, the only good thing we can say is that we managed to get away with 3 because I wouldn't have been happy with a draw at Old Trafford. Remember, we had 14 draws last season, so anything less than 3 points wouldn't have cut it. But we've got Leeds next. We can't be taking that. Amorim will probably be having a couple of pints after this match, thinking, how have we lost this? That's the best United have looked in I don't know how long. I don't know how long. And we're going to face way better teams with revitalized squads. Oh, man. What a horrible, honestly, horrible, painful performance. I don't even know what to say. Well, have you got anything, bro? Have you got anything to say? Come through. Have you got anything to say? I don't know what to say anymore.
I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head. It was painful to watch. It was painful to watch. Every second of it sort of reminded you of the impending potential loss that we were about to face. It reminded you that you were about to just witness an overturn of the goal that you scored, which, by the way, again, only came from a set piece.
Set piece again, ole.
We had almost zero real chance on the ground. And then it reminded you of everything you saw last season, which was painful to watch. It was backwards, it was regressive. And it just went to show sort of we haven't progressed as much as we needed to progress over the course of this preseason. It showed you that potentially we're still short. And being short, this could be a managerial issue again. However, I don't really want to just look at the manager today. As a matter of fact, I don't want to put the 99% of the blame on him. The players today, and I've rarely called them out because I don't think mostly it's their fault. I think it's tactical mostly or most often. But today, they really have shocked the whole fan base. Today, the error lies with them. Having constantly overhit passes is not something a manager should be teaching you at this stage of your career. You are all professionals. Whether you're Lewis Skelly, Max Dowman, or Erdegaard and Zubimendi, whether you're Rice or David Raya, you should be able to hit a pass directly to an individual, or if you're playing a through ball, you should be able to hit it in such a fashion that it goes beyond them, but they're able to run onto it without the ball going out of play or to another player in the opposition. This was gobsmacking. It was awful.
Bro, let me tell you something. They brought up a stat on Sky Sports. Arsenal have scored the most goals from corners from the start of the 23-24 season. 31 goals from corners. The next best team is Liverpool with 20. 11 goal from corner gap in terms of how many more goals we've scored. We will not scam a Premier League or even close to it this season with set pieces. Yeah, we will not scam a Premier League. Get it in order. Our open play football is tragic. And what I'll actually put on Arteta, actually, that Zubimendi Rice double pivot. We didn't see Zubimendi and Rice play in the same team up until Bilbao. It took us until Bilbao to see that. When we speak about preseason preparation, why were we not having our best midfield three playing most of that preseason? Odegaard, Rice, and Zubimendi. Literally, if it's not for Calafiori's goal today, I don't know how we don't score. Dorgu had a great chance, and Mbeumo had a almost over the head kick chance. He had a header that Raya made a great save for. Cunha had a great shot across goal that Raya got fingertips to. It's literally Raya that kept us in this game.
It was Raya that kept us in this game, and I think that's why he's definitely our man of the match, which is pretty disgraceful to say, to be honest, because we have outfield players. We have a plethora of outfield players who should, and I mean, they should have the ability to take the ball and make use of it. They should have the ability to retain the ball from our half all the way up to the opposition half and make something of it. Take the opportunity, make the goalkeeper work. The only things that they really did, which I feel actually put their keeper under pressure, was the header, which turned into a goal, right? Yep. Which again is set piece play. It doesn't come from the ground. And as you said, NLG, there is no guarantee that we continue to do this game in, game out, which is one. And two, you don't win a league like this.
Nope, you can't. You can't win a league like that. And look at the stats. Now, we looked at this at half time, but 9 shots, 3 on target, 22 shots from United. It just goes to show you how non-existent our midfield and defense was. I know, obviously, only 7 of those on target. So not a great return from them, and obviously no goals somehow. But they completely dominated the game. And look, we face a lot of teams, and we usually have the lion's share of possession, and typically, or a lot of the time, don't win games or drop points. It's about what you do with it when you've got it. But if you're just constantly overhitting passes, overlooking passes, not countering well as well. Our counter-attack today was so poor. And you can tell we were just getting increasingly frustrated, but we weren't doing anything to fix it. Nothing. Madueke, who came on for Arsenal? Rice came off. Lewis Skelly came on. He didn't look good. Amad Diallo came on and was cooking Lewis Skelly. Skelly got a yellow card as well. Who else came on? Rice came off. He didn't have a good game. Madueke came off. Looked as bad as Martinelli. He could have scored, actually, Madueke in the last minute to 30 seconds of the game. Somehow kicked the ball backwards. I don't even know what I've gone for this team, man. I don't know what I've gone.
I think we've gotten to the point where, even though it's the first game, we're starting to see why we potentially should be worried. Now, again, it's the first game. We could all just turn this around pretty quickly. But the problem with this is that our game lineup means that we don't have much time to fool around. We escaped a potential beating today. That's how poorly or badly this could have gone. There are multiple times where United were camped inside our box, ball kind of pinging around left to right. There were a couple of opportunities. David Raya saves those chances. If we had a slightly poorer keeper, if we had a situation where David Raya was not on his day, and to be honest, some of those opportunities wouldn't have even been. You couldn't have looked at that and said, "David Raya, what are you doing?" They would have just been good goals.
Exactly. Because United moved the ball with speed. They interchange with intent. When Saka, I can't believe, you're letting Shaw look like a top player. This guy had a pot belly not too long ago. I'm pretty sure he still got it. The way they were doing 1-2s around White and Saka down the left side of the pitch. Same on the right side as well.
Couldn't you have flicked the ball around him with a back heel or something?
Come on.
And
come on.
absolutely
Keep it
disgraced
real.
him, and then just ran into what virtually was no man's land for Arsenal, because there was none of our players there, and that's running in our midfield towards our final third. Somebody make it make sense. And all of our defenders were practically just in a line on the box, allowing the advance.
Bloody hell. Well, look, 1-0 to the Arsenal as we chanted at the end of the game. I don't know how. We need to fix up. We've got Leeds next week, and the biggest test we have away from home so early. And I'm glad we have these fixtures coming up early. We will see on 4K resolution what this team is up for. And this is the season we need to go for it. Hell or high water. There's only...
And there needs to be consequences at the end of the season.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Consequences.
Yeah. There needs to be consequences. We're not up to bat. Don't even bother. There needs to be consequences.
And when I say consequences, I mean a Premier League or a Champions League. Nothing else should keep a man away from consequences.
Yeah.
So if you win an FA Cup, that shouldn't keep you away from consequences. If you win a Carabao Cup, shouldn't keep you away from consequences. We've had 6 years to win those.
There you go. 6 years. What is it? 23 different competitions or 23 different titles to go for. And we've got numero uno.
One.
So
unless you count the dirty dishes.
Dinner plates.
The dirty dishes that should be in the dishwasher, but they just get licked by wind whenever they're a bit grubby.
Go at the back of our nan's cupboard. Yeah. Less of that. Go do the job. Fix up. Can't believe we've scammed a win, but on to Leeds next week. We'll catch you in a bit.